Good morning, everybody. We got to turn the music off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Facebook changed its format a little bit, so I got all stressed. Anyway, I'm back. Good to see everybody today, and I hope you're enjoying your life and enjoying the week. And we have a lot of hot weather here in Phoenix. Every day's over 100, something like 113. Oh my goodness. Anyway, um, the usual notices. Psychic Squad is on Tuesday from 6 to 8. If you're interested in developing your psychic abilities, your intuitiveness, you want to contact Dawn at advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and it's Tuesday evenings from 6 to 8 p.m. Phoenix time. And that's a lot of fun. There's about 15, 20 people, and we have a good time reading for each other and practicing, and just awesome people, very supportive. You'll love it. Anyway, Tuesday, 6 to 8, and just contact Dawn at advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And remember, all week long, there's daily readings on Facebook, daily streaming, and you'll love these people. They're great. So, take advantage of it. It doesn't cost anything. So as far as July goes, there will not be any messages from the other side the first Wednesday of the month, nor my mediumship class the first Thursday of the month, because it's July and everything runs into the 4th of July weekend. So the church is not having any classes in July. Remember, my book is still available. It's still on there at Amazon if you want to learn how to do all the things that I do, all the studies, all the classes I've given. This is the book to have. It's 40 years of giving classes and my knowledge and my stories and everything. And I'd really appreciate you getting the book and adding it to your library. And then also at Dawn's, The Ultimate Power Within. And that is all about developing your gifts through affirmations. Whatever you want to create in your life through affirmations, you can do that. It's magic. And so between both books, you'll have a good selection in your library. Okay. If you want a private reading, just contact me, sgrayson2@msn.com, and we'll arrange a personal reading. And if you're on Facebook, please hit like, comment, whatever you have to say. If I've helped you at all, please let me know, because it helps me. And if you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It really, really helps us when we know we're doing some good. I'm not charging you for these readings. These are quick readings, and I love you guys, and I enjoy doing this. So I'm on many YouTube podcasts, and if you look at YouTube, you can put my name in, and you can see my readings and my podcast and stuff. Remember, I don't scam. I will never reach out to you personally, directly, and say, hey, I've got a message for you. That will never happen. You want a reading, you contact me. I will never contact you. Okay? So that said, I guess we're getting ready to do readings. So I don't know about next Saturday if I will be doing this or not, because I have some major surgery coming up Tuesday. But if I'm able to, I will do it next Saturday. If not, it'll be the following Saturday. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. And I've talked to my angels and guides and loved ones on the other side, and we are ready to go. So the first person is, I believe, Karen. Want to know what important message there is for her today, what she needs to know. Okay, let's see here. I've got all my crystals and everything. This is a very unusual stone that was given to me last weekend. I was in Albuquerque, and I did a fair with Resident Essentials with my friend Michelle, and I got to see a few friends that I just love to pieces, and I don't see very often. And it was really funny. One of my friends gave me these two beautiful stones. Look at this. fluorite. And this one's really cool. I'd never seen it before. This is strawberry quartz. Isn't that beautiful? Cool. And it's double terminated. It's got the energy points at both sides. So that's really neat. So I don't know about you guys. I have too many stones, but I love them. They're all special to me, and they all give beautiful energy. So you may want to collect stones. And anyway, okay, let's do Karen. Karen, what do you need to know? What is the most important message you need to know right now? Okay, let's see. They're telling me to keep the faith. That's what my guides are telling me right now. Keep the faith. And let's see. It looks like money's a little tight right now. But you're going through a period where you're having to really open your mind. Your life has changed so much in the last couple of years when you started doing all these podcasts, and it's so cool. There is somebody here in the picture coming in, and he seems really sensitive. He's going to be sensitive to your needs, and you got the Sun card. That is the happiest card in the deck. Out of the 78 cards, this is the happiest card. This is like everything coming your way. But it is saying don't worry too much about the money. The money comes and goes, but it may be a little tight for the next 4 months, but it'll be okay. Just keep your mind open and your ideas open to new ideas, new thoughts, new beliefs, and you're doing great. You have such interesting, fascinating people on your podcast. And I've enjoyed being on, and there's so many wonderful people that are coming on. Okay, thank you. I hope that helped you, Karen. Have an awesome day. And next we have Carrie Ann. Will Nixon and I get back together? Okay, Nixon. Will Nixon and I get back together? Let's check this out. Okay. Well, I feel like these cards are necessary. Okay. Nixon is here, and he's portrayed as an air sign. So I don't know if he is an air sign or not, but an air sign means that, these people are very focused people. Communication is very important to them. So the air signs are usually like Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, but I'm not sure if he's that way, but he comes across like an air sign. So you get the Lovers card, and the Lovers is about choices, okay? But you also have a card about your health getting better. I don't know if you've been down and out for a while or just not feeling good, but there's a really good card here indicating that your health is getting better. But there's also some new things coming for you at work, and this is about some training or maybe a new position, or just learning something that's going to bring more excitement into your life, or bring some knowledge that will make your life even better. So, well, Nixon and I get together. If I've described Nixon as an air sign and what I said, I would say yes. If not, there's going to be, when you have the Lovers card like that, there's probably going to be a choice between two men, Nixon and one other person. So keep your mind open, see what happens. Everything turns out the way it's supposed to. And just believe that the best is going to be for you, Carrie. The best person, the best relationship, it's there. Okay, it will be. Thank you, Carrie. Okay, Ruchi, when do you see me getting a new job? That sounds like a serious question. Okay, a new job. Okay. I need these. Okay. I know you've been really disappointed in the employment area. But it's also talking about new love, new creativity, a whole bunch of new things coming in. But it's saying to you, Ruchi, that in 3 months' time, a lot of changes are going to take place, and you're going to be really celebrating. But they're also saying, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the messages you get from the other side. They're there to help us. So just just be open to them. So a lot of exciting things happen in 3 months. So you're going to be pretty amazed. Okay. Thank you, Ruchi, and keep your mind open to new and better jobs and employment. Okay. Thank you. And Eva, do you see a reconnection from my Leo, and will our relationship progress? Okay, let's see about the Leo. Okay. Okay, the Leo. How does this look? Well, first of all, the cards are indicating that you will have everything you want in your lifetime. So be very picky about what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. Um, it's almost like you've had a lot of burdens going on, a lot of challenges, and that's going to be lifted in a couple weeks. And there's also a sense of victory, but just believe that you're going to be in a good place. All right. I'm not sure if your Leo wants the same things as you do. Yes, it will work because together you can have a great life. But it takes two people. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. All right. Then I have Gracie Brown. So let's see here. Mom who passed. Okay, passed away. Let's see if your mom has a message for you today. Your mom is telling you you're very strong, that you are going to get through this period. This is kind of a rough period for you, and you're doubting your ability and your ability to do things and maybe be successful in everything. And what she's saying is hang in there. Hang in there. You're going to do this. You're going to get through this. And she's got your back. Even though she's on the other side, she's got your back. Okay, Gracie? And she's also saying you need to stay away from the people that they're taking your energy, maybe your time and money, or borrowing things or whatever. They're just sucking you dry. Stay away from them. Remove yourself from that drama. And she's saying that, once you get past this, by the end of summer, you should be feeling like you're past a lot of emotional stuff from before. And when you do that, you're going to have the energy to move ahead and wishes will be fulfilled. Okay, that is your message from your mom. Thank you, Gracie. Okay, Paul. Any message from my mom, Barbara, that has passed? Okay, Barbara. Okay, Barbara. Okay, let me see what I can pull here. She is telling you, she's always been very, very concerned about money. And she's saying there's certain things that you're doing that are not really for your best interest, because you have the ability to bring in money and do things, but you're letting a lot of things control you as far as money is concerned. So money's a big thing here. And she's saying in about 6 months' time, a lot of things are going to work out and come together for you, and you have to just believe and move forward. But she's also saying there's something you're hanging on to that you're trying to fix. And I don't know if this is a person or a job or something that may be pertaining to money, because her biggest concern is about money with you. And she's saying, you need to let go of the things that are not working in your life. You need to believe and trust the things that are supposed to will work. Okay, so be aware of how you feel around different situations, because it's going to take a lot of energy to move forward. But expect in 6 months a lot of things are going to work out. Okay, thank you, Andrea. What should I expect from Carlos when I go visit in Chicago? Okay, is this a good thing? Carlos and Andrea. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Wow. These are great cards. They're saying that you've been working really hard connecting to the other side, connecting to your loved ones, connecting to your guides. And this is, you are being commended on this. You are being really appreciated, and your guides love to talk to you and love to visit with you and love that connection. You should feel a lot more help and more hope. Um, it's they're saying that you're a very good friend, and you do a lot for other people, but make sure they're doing for you too. So there's times you need to be really social and be around friends and everything, and there's times you should be alone. So kind of pay attention to what your inner guidance is telling you. If you feel like, I need to go out and socialize, I need to get with my friends, fine, do that. But if you're on the same token, if you're feeling like I need to spend a little more time by myself and just kind of get away from everybody, you need to do that too. Because your health is a result of really balancing your life as far as the socializing and as far as having time by yourself. It's saying when you do this, when you're really aware of how you're living, it's saying that your life is going to get better. You're going to feel better. You're going to be on top of the world pretty soon, and you're going to have a lot of money in this lifetime. My gosh, what more could you ask for? I mean, that's everything. Wishes being fulfilled, feeling super, feeling on top of the world. Wow. Whatever you're doing, you're putting that balance in for, the time you're spending with people and the time you're spending alone. So there's a nice balance there. So keep up the good work. I think that's so great. I wish I could tell you more about Carlos, but I can't because it's not in the cards. That this is what they wanted you to know, okay? Um, so just understand that the important thing that you're doing right now is having that balance in your life. Okay, karate. My career stagnancy in my life. Will it end? So you want your career to kind of take off and be successful. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I have to tell you about that. I feel like the message I'm getting is you're working so hard. You're working terribly hard, and you had a lot of disappointments these past 4 months, but you have that ability too to bring magic into your life, to bring in the job you really want. And I know you're working hard at it, and I know money is kind of tight, but give yourself 4 months. And in 4 months, keep working hard and everything, but believe that there's going to be an end to this stagnant period, this dead time. And I think in 4 months you're going to see a big change, but you just got to believe in that ability to see myself as successful, doing well. And you know what? That's what God, everybody, your loved ones, everybody on the other side, your spirit guides, they want for you. They want you to be successful. They want you to be happy because you are the magician of your own life. So believe it and it will happen. Okay, Joe. Joe Megan, is that one name? Joe Megan. Okay, Joe Megan, you want a a reading for today. Okay, this is very interesting because this is all about choices coming up for you. Oh my gosh. And a certain someone that seems to be very prominent in your life. However, with the choices you make, they're very important choices. And make sure these are the choices that feel right for you. That deep down inside your heart, you feel like I'm doing the right thing. It feels good. Okay? So believe it and let it happen and just believe in yourself. All right. And whatever decisions you make, Joe Megan, make sure that is what you're comfortable with. That is what makes you happy. You're not here to please everybody. You're not never going to, but you need to please yourself first. Can't talk. Okay. You need to please yourself first. Okay, Joe Megan. Thank you. Okay, Vladimir. Vladimir. Okay, let's see, Vladimir. See what I got for you. Okay. Wow. This is very, very important. These are very important messages to you. This is all about self care. And that is also including rest, recuperation, giving yourself a break. You know, maybe there's been a time recently where you've just been holding back and letting life kind of run its own. And now it's time to take a little charge. And you're going to have a lot of help when you work with the other side, when you trust your intuition and you trust your inner guidance. This is very interesting. There's two very important cards here. One is the High Priestess, and that's all about the spiritual you, the part that knows that, you know, you are the spiritual person that will live forever and ever and ever and ever. And then there's the Empress, which is the physical person. So work on both of those and make sure they're both getting your attention. So when you're tired, you rest. When you energize, you go. But it's got to get in balance, okay? And as you pay attention to both the physical and the spiritual side of you, you're going to be amazed at how well it will work out. Okay, Brolic. Your mom is cold to you. Okay. You know, people give what they can. If they're full of love, if they're joyful, they have the life that they've created and they're happy with it, they're gonna be good to everybody else because that's what they have to give, that love and affection and caring and understanding. But I think she's a very unhappy person. This is saying a lot of things that she wanted to happen in her life, like having more fun. She's not enjoying herself. And obviously, you're the one that is suffering, okay? Because she seems to take a lot out on you. And even if she's not taking it out on you and she's ignoring you, that's part of what she's conveying about the person that she is. So don't let her unhappiness and her frustration affect you, affect your joy in life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have the life of your dreams. You are here, and the days go by so swiftly. You know, before you know it, it's going to be over with. And I just want you to enjoy your time here. Make the best of it. Get involved in things that make you happy. Just realize she is who she is. Maybe say a little prayer to the angels. Okay, surround my mom with love, light, and protection, and keep her and protect her. I guess but you don't have to live the way she's living. You can choose to be happy and have the kind of life that is fulfilling for you. Okay. And I want you to do everything you can to make this life important and be who you are. Have that integrity so that your happiness does not depend on other people. Your happiness does not depend on your mom. Okay? Be who you are and love who you are. Embrace yourself. Okay? Thank you. All right. Next is I forgot. Okay, next is okay, Miss K, when will this cycle end? It doesn't sound like it's a good cycle. Okay, let's see when there's going to be some big changes and a new chapter commences. Okay, let's see here. Okay. One of the problems is they are saying you're worried about money, but there's money coming to you. I don't know if there's anything legal going on in your life or if you're pursuing anything, or sometimes the justice card is legal and sometimes it's just seeing and being aware of the truth. But they're also saying you need to take a little time and go on a trip. It doesn't have to be a long trip. It can be just a week or whatever. But take this trip. It's very important because the truth is going to be known when you take this trip. Sometimes when you go somewhere and you come back and nothing seems the same or it seems different. So please take this trip. It can be a little teeny trip or it can be a big trip. But take this trip, and this is when the cycle will end. And when you decide you're putting the past behind you for good, that it no longer upsets you or affects you emotionally, that's when the money's going to be presented to you, when things are going to happen for you, and you're going to see the truth. And the truth is that you are a beautiful person inside and out, and you are creating your own reality. And when you say, okay, enough of this, enough, 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 I'm ready for some good and new things because I deserve it. When you say that, it will happen. Okay? Thank you so much, and I wish you the best. Who was that? Maxima, career. Okay, let's see what's going on with your career. Okay. Here. Max. Nothing right now. There's not a whole lot going on in your career. However, because this is the Emperor card. This is all about your career. Even though you're very good at your work, it's like everything is kind of at a standstill. It's not really taking off like it should be. However, I feel like next year is going to be a little better for you. You're going to have a lot of aha moments and awareness of what you need to do. And just hang in there. It's going to work out. It's just going to take a little time, but I feel like next year will be a little more hopeful, be more positive for you. Okay, especially after winter time. All right. We have Devonshire, love. Okay. Okay, let's see what I got for you about love. Devonshire. Okay. You can have basically everything you want as far as, you want financial stability very, very much. And it can be yours because there's money coming. And they're saying that you need to maybe put a little money into your home, into your land, into your stable environment. Okay, so let's try that. Try that, and you'll be okay. Okay, and there's also somebody that you're very interested in, and they're saying pursue it, go after it, don't wait around. Okay, let's see here. Who do we have next? After Max. Oh, Devonshire. Okay, study helper, finances. Okay, study helper, let's see. Okay. Study helper, finances. Oh, wow, you're coming into a new chapter, some new interesting times ahead of you. And this chapter is totally new. There's new love coming in. You're coming into a luckier time. This is very important that you believe in yourself and you really start paying attention to your goals and your dreams that you want to happen this year. Because you're setting the stage for so many things to go right and for the wheel of fortune to come your way. And I do believe there's love coming in, and there's also a luckier time. So this is going to happen, and I feel like this is going to happen at the close of summer. Okay, it's going to start changing. Thank you. I hope that helped you. Okay, I hope we're having fun. Don't forget, if I am helping you, please hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, or make some comments if you're on Facebook. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate your help. Okay, Katie. Okay, that's a pretty name, Katie. Okay, let's see, Katie. I got these four here. Okay. Wow, your life is about to turn upside down, and you're going to have to work really hard and prioritizing what's important to you and what means a lot to you, because when you rebuild your life, you're going to be in a better financial position than you are right now. There's money coming to you, and this thing is very important, Katie, that you spend this money on yourself. Do something special for you that's going to make a difference in your life. And I don't know if you're investing in a business or whatever, but you're worth it. And don't worry when everything's falling upside down and turning upside down. It's supposed to happen. This is the way it's supposed to happen. But you will rebuild your life, and financially, especially, you're going to be much better off. Okay, I need to shuffle these cards, and then we have Barbara. And she wants to know about messages from her parents, Bob and Mary Ann. Okay. Okay, Barbara. Okay. Mhm. Okay. This is for Barbara, and this is messages from Bob and Mary Ann. Okay, so basically, what they're saying, they're telling you you're doing the work that you're gifted to do. You're helping many people with your readings and everything, and they're saying also be aware of some of these people that are really kind of taking too much of your energy. That you just don't need to be hanging around them. You're very good at what you do, and I know your career is very important to you. And so please keep it up, keep up your good work, and don't let anybody interfere with your happiness and your success. Okay? You're you're an incredible person, and the worst thing is to let people affect you in a negative way. All right? Believe in you, and you're worth it. Thank you. Okay, let's see who we have here. Thank you, Barbara. Mhm. Okay. Who's next? Okay. So remember, my book is still out there. You want to learn how to do the things that I do. You want to learn how to develop your psychic abilities. You want to do mediumship. You want to do the tarot. You want to do scrying. You want to do pendulums. This book is like a handbook. It's going to help you in many ways. Okay. And then also there's Dawn's book. So build your library up. That's The Ultimate Power Within by Donald Rumer Rivera. So, okay, JR. Will the exercise I am doing bring the results I want? Okay, that's a heavy duty one. Sounds like a lot of work to me. Yes, it will. It will. You've been disappointed in the past where you haven't got the results that you expected. However, you may try a little more creativity doing this exercise, and expect about 3 months before you're going to see any big changes. There's also love and more creative. Okay, we had a little blurb there. Okay, we're having a little challenge with Facebook at this moment. But anyway, okay, getting back to the exercise thing. Yes, it will take about 3 months before you start seeing the results that you're anticipating, but it'll be worth it. Okay, just put love and creativity in these exercises. Make sure it's something you really love and that it's very creative. Maybe change it up a little. And I think you will see the exercises in about 3 months. Okay, thank you. All right, who is next? Paul Freed. Okay, Paul Freed. Let's see what I can tell you. Okay, Paul Freed. I don't think I've seen your name before, so it's good to have you here. All right. There's some real big changes coming with you, and your life is never going to be the same after this period. By the time we get into next winter, your life is going to be totally different, totally new, and you're going to have a lot of money, a lot of extra things that you have been hoping for. But because of this big change that's taking place, I mean, it's gonna kind of throw you through a loop. But when you rebuild your life, it will be a blessing in disguise, and it will therefore bring more prosperity into your life. Okay, I hope that helps you, Paul Freed. Okay, next one. Let's see. Jimmy Johnson, any message from my father? Okay, it's Father's Day tomorrow. Let's see if you have any messages from him, Jimmy. Okay, messages. You know, when I pull the cards, they kind of give me an idea on how to kind of focus the question. Okay, so what your father is telling you is you're actually coming into a luckier time. He's telling you, you know, the cards say one thing, but when I hear another thing from my guides and angels, that is what I express to you. But what I'm expressing to you is I want you to really learn to love yourself and appreciate yourself for all that you are. And that is what your dad is saying. He loves you. He loves you very much. And you are coming into a luckier time. Um, he's also saying, don't waste time. Set goals. Set goals and your dreams that you want fulfilled. Okay. Life is short, but it's important. So maybe you've kind of neglected things in the past about what you want and how you want to be and what you want to expect in the future. And now's the time to get serious and make plans and see that your dreams and goals become a reality. Okay, Jimmy, he loves you very much. Thank you. Sonali. Okay, Sonali, good to see you here. Let's see what I can say. I'm going to pull these four. I never know where they're going to direct me. I just go to where I'm supposed to go. Okay, Sonali. Oh, you're going through a period where you're really thinking a lot about the past and growing up, and you're having some regrets. But you know what they're saying is keep in touch with the people from your past, whether it be family or whether it be friends, and you're going to have a better understanding of where you're coming from. It's not all bad. Yes, part of it is very emotional, but they're also saying maybe there's some people you want to go see and take a trip, and that trip is important. I don't know if it's family or friends, but they're saying when you go there and you see these people that have been part of your life in the past, it's like a little awareness of an understanding of where you've come from and where you're at now. And but they're saying you need to see the truth. You need to see things for what they truly are. So take this little trip, and I don't know if it's a friend or somebody that you're wanting to go visit, but you need to do that. It's gonna bring a lot of truth to you about you. It's, you know, people come in and out of our lives, and it's not really about who they are, but they bring information, they bring feelings, they bring knowledge to help you understand yourself, because it's not really about them, it's about you. It's about what you learn from each person that comes into your life. Okay, sounds good. So this little trip, take it. Okay, Natish, let's see, general guidance. Let's see what you need to know today. See what is important. Okay, I need these cards here. Okay, Natish, stop working so hard. You you need a reprieve. You need a little magic in your life, but only you can do it. Money seems hard. You feel like I'm working so hard, and what do I have to show for it? And I want you to know that things are going to get a little better. Um, Believe in yourself and believe your ability to bring in good things, to bring in the love and the excitement into your life that you've been neglecting to have. You just work, it's like all about money and work, and you got to change things around. You have to set goals and dreams, things that you want to accomplish. Um, your life can be so much more than what you've had, because it's like it can't be all work. It can't be all disappointments. You need to change your life for the better and bring some joy in. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nitish. Okay, Katie Newkirk. Any messages from past loved ones? Okay, so You're talking about the people on the other side. Okay. Katie. Katie Newkirk. So what the your loved ones are telling you that you're a good friend and you're a good person and your life is going to get better, but sometimes they try to give you messages and they try to show you things or bring more awareness into your life. So you have to allow this. You have to let this happen. Sometimes they often visit you in dreams. So, and sometimes it's not real emotional or anything. And sometimes you may be just doing a daily chore with them, but they want you to know they are with you always. They never leave your side. They love you and they support you and they want you to have a good life and they want things to get better for you, and I believe they will get better for you. You are going to have a lot of money. You're going to have all the things you want, but trust your inner guidance because that's where it all comes through. All right, the love and the care and the magic. Don't ever stop believing. Okay, this is really important. But just know that they're your friends especially, you've got friends on the other side too, and they're there for you. So believe that everything you want in this life, you are capable of creating and having. And if you go to bed at night, and before you go to bed, kind of tune into, shut the lights off, put a little candle, little tea light in a safe little saucer, and shut the lights off and lay there and say, okay, is there somebody that has a message for me? And be aware and pay attention to the dreams you have. You know, sometimes they're very subtle, but sometimes they're very important. You might wake up with one of these aha moments, you know, I know what to do or whatever. But do trust the feelings you get in these dreams because they are your friends, they are your loved ones, and they care about you. And sometimes they're just trying to nudge you, hey, do this, do that, or, you know, be happy, okay? But I feel like they are with you always, and that's the big message. Don't ever think that you're alone because you're never alone, okay? Even just because you can't see them, they are with you. They're with you always, okay? Thank you, Katie. Thanks for being here. Beatrice. Beatrice. Okay. See what I can tell Beatrice. Okay. Beatrice. Oh, don't hang on to things that are not working for you. Don't, you know, do you have a tendency to hold on to something and think this is going to work, this is going to work, and if it's not working, it's still going to work, or I'm going to still hang in there and I'm going to still employ these different strategies to make it work? Let it go. There's certain things in your life you need to let go and trust your inner guidance. They say that you need to spend about 10 minutes a day and just really, really connect to the other side. And it's all going to work out. The money's there, the money's coming, but you need to just not concern yourself so much with the physical, but, you know, kind of develop your spiritual a little bit. But remember to let go of the things that are not working for you and hold on to the things that are, and get that balance back between the physical and the spiritual part of you, okay? Thank you, Beatrice. Cats, so good to see you. And how is Corpus Christi in the ocean? I miss the ocean. It's so good to see you. You need a little lift here. Let's see, Cat, what I can tell you. Okay. Oh, these cards are strong. Okay, Cat. Cat, it is time to put an end to some of the things you're doing, like holding yourself back, not moving ahead, thinking, well, maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe I'll do it this next week or whatever. No, 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 no. Stop holding yourself back. You got a little wall built around you, and you need to remove that. It's time to start moving ahead and focusing ahead. There's opportunities coming your way, and they're going to come, and you got to be ready for them. So let the old you die off and bring this new life and new energy into you, into your life, and be happy. pursue what you really want. You know, you're very gifted, and you guys out there, you want a nice tea leaf reading, you have to contact Kat at Unity, okay? And she's good, and she's great, and Kat, you deserve the same. You deserve the good and the great. And stop holding back. Get out there and move forward and have the life of your dreams. Okay, Kat? Thank you. Okay. Brandon. Okay. Brandon. See. Okay, Brandon. Brandon. Okay. Get some rest. Get some rest. You're not resting enough. You go to sleep, but you don't sleep. You go to rest and you're not resting. So put on some nice music or something soothing, maybe meditation music or you know, oftentimes I go to bed and I listen to cry on or I listen to different things, people talking, and it's kind of it's relaxing to me. I don't know why, but it is. But your intuition is very strong, Brandon, and you got to believe that you have the ability to bring good things into your life. And a lot of these burdens that you've been carrying are going to be lifted, but they're only going to be lifted if these next 4 months you get more rest than usual. Take time to really, you know, cater to yourself, you know, feel like I deserve this time for myself. Take time for yourself and really pamper you. Okay? Do some nice things for you. You won't regret it. It'll be so worth it. Okay, dear? Thank you so much, Brandon. Okay. Maurice, is this my Maurice in Boston? All right, Maurice. Has it stopped raining there? All I know about Boston is that if you want to see the rain, you go to Maine or any of the other states right there in New England. Okay, Maurice, let's see what is going on with you. If there's anything new and exciting that you need to know. I appreciate you being here, guys. Okay, Maurice. Maurice. All right. Whew. Well, you got to stop worrying so much. You letting all those worries, they kind of stand in your way. You can't do that because there's some money coming your way. Let me see if I can pick up some time here. You know what? Spring is going to be a little more exciting for you this next spring. You know, and I know that's a whole year away because we're already into the summer. And you have to wait till the spring. But there's some good news coming for you in the spring. And I want you to look hopeful and eliminate all those fears of not getting ahead, not, you know, not going right. There's some good news coming your way, and there's also some extra money. So spring is going to be your answer. Just keep saying, okay, I know spring is a long ways off, but you know, it'll be here before you know it. And it's going to change your life. Springtime is almost magical, but don't let fear stand in the way of your hopes and dreams. Okay, Maurice? Thank you. And believe it or not, it's going to stop raining one of these days. And you're going to have some beautiful weather there in Boston. I know, but you got a long winter. Okay, Angie's here from A5 Says. Okay, Angie. Angie, let's see what I can tell you. Time to do a little extra nurturing, a little extra taking care of yourself, a little pampering. Okay, Angie. You're going to have some decisions to make. Oh my goodness, look at all these decisions. Oh my gosh. But there is going to be somebody special in your life. They're coming. But they're only going to come if you take care of you. So when you take care of you and you do this extra nurturing and you do special things for yourself, then you're telling everybody else, look, this is what I expect. I want to be treated like a queen. And my gosh, you deserve to be treated like a queen. And then you're going to have some choices to make. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you. But if you take care of you, everything else kind of falls in line. Okay? Thank you, Angie. Have a great day. Iggy. General reading. Okay. What is that down there? I don't know. It's a symbol or something. Okay. Okay. Let's see, Vidgie. Vidgie. Okay. I'm going to pull these 4. Okay. Victory. Wishes fulfilled. Oh my gosh. This is very good for you. This is saying you're going to have it all. There is not one negative card here. So this next year is going to be even more special than the last. You're going to have some wishes fulfilled. So I'm not saying this is not a good year. It's fine. But this new year coming up, oh my gosh, it's going to be even more super. And a lot of choices that your dreams will come true. Okay? Pretty neat cards. All right. Wishes fulfilled, having everything you want. Oh my gosh. Sounds good, Vidgie. Hang in there. You're going to see everything start getting better for you. Amanda McNeil. Okay. Okay. Amanda McNeil. All right. Okay, this is the year. This is the year to set these boundaries with people. Oh my gosh. You know, you've had a lot of challenges, but believe it or not, you're in an advantageous position. You're in a good place. Just keep believing in yourself, holding those boundaries, and not weakening. And then in six months, you're going to see some changes, some good changes. Things will get a little easier for you. You're not going to feel like you're struggling so much as you have been in the past. And there's also a new love coming into your life. So hang in there, Amanda. Thank you so much. Andrew, finances. Okay. You want to start a business by the end of the year. Okay. Let's see if this is the year to do it. I think you need to think about it very seriously. You're right now, you've gone through a period where your health has just not been up to par. So right now, your health should be a number one concern. And as you start really preparing for this business, I don't feel like the time is yet. I feel like it's going to be next year. By this time next year, I feel like your business is going to fly and finances are going to be good. But it's choices to make for you too. And right now, concern yourself with your health so that when you start the business, you have the energy to really pursue everything. So this is important. It takes energy, it takes time for everything. And finances, let's see. Let me see about your finances. So what they're saying is, it's been really tough for you. It's really tough, but things are going to change. And the main thing is, whatever you do in your life, have peace of mind. Know that, this is the right thing for you because it feels right. Always trust your feelings. Never mind with what you hear and people say to you and everything. Trust how everything feels. What people say to you, how that feels, what the environment feels like. It's so important. Feelings are everything in the metaphysical world. So, okay, so don't forget my book on Amazon, Love Your Spiritual Gifts. This will help guide you, and it's a handbook. And Dawn's book, The Ultimate Power Within. So have fun, and maybe I'll see you next Saturday, maybe not, but you will know Friday because I will announce it, okay, if I'm going to be on Saturday. Have a great week. Lots of love. Take care.